This is gonna sound crazy, but because I loved old style German bakery cookies in the United States in the 70s and 80s, when I found Scott's Pastry Shop in Middleton, Wisconsin, and they had this quintessential, soft, tender, overly sweet cookie that just had the most amazing textures, I asked if they were hiring. And every Thursday I would go and dip and decorate these cookies that are rolled out super thick. They barely get baked. They don't take on any color. And Jackie Scott, who owns Scott's Pastry Shop, she gave me the recipe, which I share with you here, and also a conversion that's on my link tree. Now, in order for this cookie to stay so soft, it has ingredients that many times we don't use at home. Things like powdered sugar, which a lot of people use in their shortbread cookies, sweetest, which is a high ratio cake icing shortening, non-fat milk solids, and pastry flour, which is low in proteins that make gluten. I sifted everything because it is impossibly humid here and everything has lumps. And then I did a one-step mix, adding the liquids as needed and only mixing until combined. And there was a little bit at the bottom, so scrape is very important. In this video, I show you how to mix the dough and now how to roll it out. You take the entire dough weight and divide it by 5. That is how many I want to roll out between parchment and or Silpats. Then you just scale that amount. And I use Fat Daddy-O 5mm guides for rolling out the dough. They go into a sheet pan and are covered with parchment and will sit in the cooler overnight. Tomorrow I plan to cut and bake 1 or 2 sheets, and the rest will eventually be in the freezer where I can pull them out at any time, use them as sheets and or as frozen cutout cookies ready to be baked. To clarify why this cookie is so different from a typical butter cookie or sugar cookie that you would get out of any home baking book are the ingredients. The intention is to keep a cookie that is so tender that does not dry out quickly at all and stays impossibly soft over the course of a week. I will follow up with tips and tricks for cutting cookies efficiently and baking them to the perfect color.